Hey, you had a pretty good kicking game tonight. Talk about what preparation you did for this game.
Just not be all hyped up and jittery. While the team was hyping up, I was more focused and more thinking about just everything I'm gonna do. And I just prepared myself this whole week. Came off from a bad week, and everything was good. And I made that field goal, and all my punts and all my kicks were good.
Is it a long kick for you? For the season,
just,
or no?
No, it's not my longest kick. Yeah, it's my longest kick for right now, but it's just not overpowering it. If you overpower a kick, it's just not going to go in. You're just hitting the wrong place, so you just got to take it easy, just take a deep breath and kick it in, and that's it. There's no doubt about it, it's going in.
Are you always been a football player? Are you a soccer player by trade? Or
I've been a football player since the 5th grade, soccer player since I was born. Have a heart problem, heart murmur, and irregular heart patterns, so I can't really play. So last year I started being the kicker, and I just put my heart into it, and now it's my passion, and now it's what I love to do.
Good. What grade are you in?
I'm in 10th grade, sir.
10th grade? Okay, you got a good high school career ahead of you.
Long time.
What do you do mentally to not get nervous for a big kick like that?
Honestly, I had blood pressure problems, and always when it took blood pressure problems, I'd have to stay calm. And over the years, I've been having it since I was a kid, and you just learn to calm down. You just have to cut off everything, have to zone in, and you zone into that football. You don't hear anything. You look at your holder and you make that kick, and you just don't get jittery, and everything will be fine.
All right, hey, good job tonight, and congratulations.
You're trying to make yardage.
Yeah.
And it was a little tough for you tonight, wasn't it?
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about what you felt like you were up against with their defense. Do you feel like there were some? When you guys were looking at film, preparing for this ball game, you felt like there were some holes out there that you guys could find?
Yeah, definitely on the blast.
There's some out there, there's no doubt.
The midline, we exploited that. We got their safeties coming downhill hard on motion. And we get the blocks right on zone. We had it off the edge all night.
What was the toughest part about running the ball tonight?
The toughest part about running the ball is just getting shoulder square, getting downhill, getting as many tough yards as possible, getting the right blocks.
What was Tomball doing that made it difficult for you tonight? Because I know there were sometimes you guys had some third downs and a couple of fourth downs where you went for it. It seemed like you got a couple of them, but the consistency just wasn't there tonight.
Well, honestly, I think they caught on to our plays. As you know, we don't have a very thick playbook, but I could tell their defense. I heard their defense calling out our plays and which direction we were going before we even snapped the ball.
And were they right most of the time when they were yelling?
Yeah, they were.
So it's a big test for you going into district. How do you feel? You won the first game, lost the last two, but played some pretty tough teams. So are y'all ready for your run in district?
We just have to get conditioned offensively. We have a young secondary, and they exploited that tonight. We need to definitely work on our secondary and get more physical up front on the O-line.
Good deal. Good job, man. What's your name?
Oscar Ramirez.
Oscar Ramirez.
Yes, sir.
Oscar, tell me about some of the better defensive plays you had tonight.
Some of the better defensive plays?
Yeah. You pulled down the quarterback in the backfield or near the line of scrimmage a couple
Yes,
times?
it was. It was a very tough offensive play. They got big guys. They got all the team. The team is a senior team. We're young. We still got things to fix. But it was just hard. It's just with the heart that I play, and I feel like I did not bring my A game today, to be honest. The only time I feel like I played good was the fourth quarter, and we got to fix that as a team. We can't just get our heads down. We still got district in 2 weeks. We just got to grow up.
What can you do mentally to where you come pumped out a little more in the first quarter instead of wait till the fourth quarter?
The thing that I can do is, it's just I thought I came mentally prepared. I was really hyped up. I was ready to play, but when the time came down to it, they killed me to run against a no huddle offense.
Gotcha.
The conditioning. That's pretty much it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Was it an endurance? They kind of wore you down. You guys are kind of heavy breathing, but
it's all there is to it. An endurance. We gotta run more. We got 2 weeks to prepare. We just gotta run. Condition.
Well, it's a big test for you, and it kind of tells you where you're at going into district. So
yeah, it does.
Good luck.
Does.
Yeah. Who's your first game district?
Cinco.
Cinco? Okay, it's gonna be a big matchup too.
Yes, and I think we're going to come ready to play. You know, we got 2 weeks of hard hitting, and we'll be ready for Cinco.
Well, good. Be ready to get some strong running over there.
Yeah.
And make your defense shine.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right, because that'll work real well for you
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, any idea how many tackles you had tonight, or if you had a sack? Because I know a couple of those hits were on that line or right behind it.
Yes, I think I might have had 1 sack or 2.
I saw a lot of celebration out of you.
Yeah.
You make those big hits.
Yeah, and
That's great. It makes good pictures too. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
no, the reason I celebrate like that is because I see the team that it's down, you know, because we're losing. And maybe by celebrating a big hit or a big sack like that, they'll get them pumped up. That's the reason I do it.
And that's good. That's good. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Hey, we appreciate the time.
This next week, it's a work week, and you know, and we're going to go back to work, and we're going to go back to the grind, and you know, we're going to make what we do better. We're going to become a better football team. We're going to get in better shape, and you know, we're going to execute even better than we did tonight. And I thought our execution offensively was pretty good. You know, we had a couple busted plays that, you know, quarterback or the fullback went the wrong way, but other than that, you know, I thought we executed pretty well.
Have you been working in practice on the fumble situation? Or?
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
You know, we had a great plan going in, you know, to this week that, you know, we were addressing our ball security issues, and you know, tropical depression, whatever. You know, it's hard to do that kind of stuff in a gym.
Yeah.
And you know, the kids. It's one of those fine lines that you have to walk. You harp on it too much, that's all they think about. Mm-hmm. And then you're taking their aggression back away from them. You know, we just got to learn that football is ours and we don't give it to anybody.
Yeah.
And, you know, our mentality was a lot better this week. Our ball security was a ton better this week. I mean, I don't even know how many turnovers we had, if we even had any.
There was some that hit the carpet, but y'all got
There
it
was some
back.
that hit the carpet, but, you know, that was quarterback pulling out, trying, you know, when you don't take a snap under center for 4 years, and then, you know, now we're taking every one of them under center, you know, that's an aspect of the game that we've had to go back and teach and coach, and we're coaching our tails off on it. You know, I'm proud of my coaches. They had a good game plan. You know, we moved around some people in the secondary because these guys throw the ball so well. And, you know, we're very young in the secondary, and that we just have to grow up. You know, we got to keep seeing it. The more they see it, the more we rep it, the better they're going to be at it, and we're going to be okay. They're good football players. These kids got great hearts. They do everything we ask. You know, so we just got to lead them in the proper direction.
Do you think any of it has to do with your runners have almost instantaneous full speed? Your running backs that do get off, that they're running so hard that when they hit the line, it's just that's not what they're really thinking about. They're just hitting the line so hard, or
No, I'm not understanding the question.
They're
not thinking about what?
I mean, I'm just getting at that they run. They're really quick. Your running backs. And that they're concentrating more on getting downfield than actually holding on to the ball.
No, not at all. I mean, you know, the thousands of times that we've run mesh drill and they went through that mesh, it's an execution thing.
Yeah.
If a ball's on the carpet, you know, it's poor execution. You know, we fumbled, you know, 3 times last week on the center quarterback exchange.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, I mean, it had nothing to do even with the mesh. You know, one of them was a misread. You know, we had 5 turnovers. One of them was a clean, just they, you know, P-laid the quarterback. The other one, the quarterback misread it, and there's a defensive end standing there flailing his arms and just slapped it out of our hands.
Yeah.
You know, don't read it wrong.
Gotcha.
You know, I mean, but, you know, it's just an execution thing. We just got to execute. Tonight, we executed better. You know, and I mean, you know, you're doing a different type of exchange every time on the option. You know, and when you execute clean, it's a beautiful thing. And, you know, if you execute poorly in this, you turn the football over. Ask Navy what happened to them this week when they got beat by Maryland. You know, they turned the football over. You turn the football over in this offense, you know, this isn't a big quick strike offense. You saw, I mean, we took about 7 minutes off clock on that last drive, just grinding on them, you know, and that's just physical football, and physical football wins football games, you know. You can flash and dazzle all you want. If you're not a better athlete, you better be able to get nasty with people. And you know, I thought we got nasty a little bit tonight, you know, offensively. And we, you know, that's a good veteran football team, guys. You know, I mean, I wish I had the magic formula and tell you exactly what it would have taken. You know, get off the field defensively. You know, and then a bunch of sophomores and juniors and you know, 6, you know, defensive captains. You know, if we could have executed a little bit better, but they're a veteran and they know what they're doing. They've been doing that offense for a long time, and they throw the ball well.
Yeah.
You know, and they played. You know, you run the football, you're running right in our strength. You know, and we just got to, concentrate on covering the ball better, covering the pass better.
It was definitely good practice for going into district.
Oh, no doubt. And that's why I scheduled these guys. I told the kids right then, I said, I could have scheduled, some patsy, and beat them by 60. But what good does that do us as a football program? Where we got, a false image of where we're at. I want an image of where we're at. And that's a good football team, and it's just like what we're fixing to be in. We're in a heck of a district, and you better be ready to play. And we needed to play somebody that's going to hit us right in the mouth.
Yeah.
And throw the ball well and play big on defense, because that's all we see. Cinco, Katy, Memorial, Seven Lakes, Taylor, Morton Ranch. Those are all good football teams, and you better come to work.
What do you have to do to make things work against Cinco Ranch? Because
Well,
they've got two phenomenal running
no
backs.
doubt.
And they can pass the ball pretty well too.
We need to execute offensively against those guys, and you can sit there and wish all you want that you're going to just shut down KC and Jamel. Those are great running backs, guys. And how do you shut them down? You keep them on the sideline. That's the best way to do it, and that's where our offensive execution and playing clean's got to come from. And they're a good football team. I wish there was some magic formula to beating them, but they're a good football team, and they'll be right there in the thick of the district race, for the district championship. And but we'll have a plan for them. I can promise you that.
Good.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Hey, my pleasure.